Alright, well. We'll see how it goes. I don't know how I've developed that there. I keep getting a left shot there, and it's only in that spot, and I have absolutely no idea. I have absolutely no idea how I started doing that. For sake of just trying to get some runs out tonight, because I'm also trying to submit this for EGDQ by tomorrow, I'm not going to go for bomb skip. Please. Okay. Okay. Okay, maybe I will go for bomb skip. Forgot to charge. Holy crap, I am super far behind. Hey, what's up, Eldra? How you doing? Okay, I tried to go for the clutch jump and didn't get the slide off. Okay. I might go for bomb skip on this particular run, given how bad that was. And I have a perfect fight after that, of course. How far behind am I going to be? I'll leave. Okay, whoever says the first thing, yes or no to bomb skip, I will do on this particular run, just because of how bad that was. But nope. Okay, don't do it. And yes, I am doing well, Ultra. Ugh. Oh, Barrel, was that a response to that? I wasn't sure. Because if that was the case, then Barrel actually had the first response. Okay, fine, I won't do it. Whew! Low fat butter there. Well, I'm gonna be 12 seconds behind out of this split. 2, 3, 4. I swear 4 is now the average. Like, I never get 2 anymore. Ever. 4 is now my average. Yeah, I should have gone for bomb skip in that because of how bad this is. I really don't want to continue this, but oh well. We're gonna go for it. When I was saying I wouldn't go for bomb skip, I wasn't expecting to lose like 10 seconds in the first 2 splits like that, so... Whew. Nice. Avoided. Good. Gain some time back here. Okay. I think I have a 222 on my any percent splits. Maybe. I have to look. Okay, time for the run to die. I had a Tomahawk gold and a Wily 1 gold earlier offline as well. I'm so upset. I finally get onto the top platform when the music changes, and it gives me a large ammo drop. I'm so upset. Yeah, what's up, Jeff? Thanks for the raid. Franker Z's are always welcome. Okay. You can buffer that jump out of that cutscene, by the way. I menued that wrong. It's okay. It's a small menu. I should have gone to the right to plant barrier first so that the menu was on the right side, but I went up instead. Sick. Yeah, exactly. Practice is good. Even if I hate it most of the time. Whew! That was a pretty late jump. Please jump up. In attempts, yes, it is hundo. In our races, no, we must go for the frog mini-boss. I don't think I've ever run into him like that before. It got him to end on the right side in the corner, though, which never ever happens. So that was neat. New Yamato strat. Okay, I need to remember to stay on Buster for the entire stage here. Stay on Buster the entire stage. Because I didn't do that in my offline attempts earlier. And it caused a big mess. I shouldn't go for this. I have not practiced it. Okay. Oops. I couldn't decide which cancel I wanted to do there. And I haven't practiced this room with Buster. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't decide and I did both. I really did do both. Okay, please go. Yeah, betrayed by the golden strands. I wasn't betrayed though, I totally screwed it up. Please. Okay. I've hit that fish every single time today. I missed the fish. I tried. Did not get the frame perfect. I messed this room up too. Now I've got all the slag. I still hit the transition before the music loops, so that's good. Please give me a good pattern. Heck yeah! Base Centaur. Fight could have been a half second faster because I fired early, but you know, Base Centaur. I'll gain some time here. That's the best pattern you can get from Centaur. Okay. New strats soon, and I really hope I don't screw them up. I'm probably going to screw them up, but I really hope I don't screw them up. I thought I jumped too high into that spike, like I canceled too early. Okay. No, I'm not going for it. How did that miss? That went through his legs. Ah. Okay, I'm down 1. This is actually important. Okay, let's do this. You ready for this, Papa? You're not ready for this. If I don't mess it up. One more. Okay, this is actually important. Okay. So I purposefully wasted those tomahawks. And you'll find out why. Whew. Tiger gets it. That small ammo would have actually screwed me over. Like, that literally would have screwed everything over if I had picked that up. Oh, please hit the boss. My goodness, that was the worst Matongar Z fight I've ever had. Aside from dying on him. Yes, Big Ammo... Big Ammo would not have screwed me over, no. Actually. But Small Ammo would screw me over. Big Ammo does not. Because of this right here. Get off the ladder! Remove ladders, dude! Okay, we're not gonna slide there. Okay, and now I just confirmed that I have the tomahawk that I need, that it went to tomahawk and not flames. I was not buffering. I was not buffering, and then I was like, oh crap, I have to time this, and I was not prepared. I was too busy explaining. Oh well, I'm not gonna really lose much time. I would have been a little more fine without the buffer if I had been prepared for the fact that I was not buffering a little sooner. And so I was trying to find my way into the beat, and I just, like, didn't in the music. Oh wait, my music is not going to be the same as what's on screen because there's a slight delay in order to for the input viewer to be correct. Yeah, thanks. I actually I screwed up the hardest screen. The hardest screen is Beat Room 1. Heck yeah, let's go! That's an 80% gold. That is the best fight I have ever had with Mechasaurus. I need to practice this room really badly. And not just go ultra mega slow on it like I always do. For safety. Like, it's just like every other Raiden that I do with a pip next to it. Please? Is that too many? Okay, no, I should have exact ammo. Okay. That's by point something, so that's a super small gold. But that's neat. So here's the other changes then. Let's see if I don't screw this up either. Heck yeah, let's go. I think I have a 119 on my real gold for that, but I'm not sure. So, the biggest change in this one, apparently is this. Hello, Flame First. Two. All the way up to Flint. I probably should have wrapped around instead. From the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that would have been a 3 input instead. But when you've literally never done that input before in your life. So as I was saying, the biggest change in this stage, other than, like, I'm not picking up ammo, is I'm actually abusing the underwater walking off ledge physics, which gives you, what, 13 frames, as PJ found out? And that's a lot in thing to bear in with old random, like, test videos that he did, as to why I did a whole lot of this stuff. I'll explain a lot of this after the run is over. Yeah, exactly, 2 billion frames. Same thing. Oh, he would have done it! Yeah, this is gonna be a 5-hit. Which is better than nothing. I have only 1 ammo that I can waste, so I'm gonna be careful with here. Thanks for the sub, Barrel. Oh, I guess I had 2 that I could spare. That's right. Because I wasted 3 in X2, so I had 2 more that I could spare after that. The max you can waste is 5 to make all this work. Thanks, Wiley. Not a PB, but dang, that was close. I'm pretty happy with that being the debut new 100%. Okay. So, where to begin? Okay, so the other day Papa comes up to me and he's like, oh hey, did you know, like, I've figured something out, you know, if we have that extra ammo from fighting the X1 boss, we still have one more that we can use, right? So let's use it if we have the extra ammo in Wily 2 at the end for less lag. And I told them, stop stealing the strats that I haven't told you about yet. So, hey, what's up, Fatso? Thanks. So my goal was actually to manipulate ammo pickups to where I'd have extra flame, to where I could do that entire room with flame instead, and then use that through the end of the stage as well, with the Mad Nerds and everything. But, like, ammo never really routed out very well to use Energy Balancer in that manner, because I needed to have it go to specific weapons at certain times, and by the time I got to where I needed it for Tomahawk, Knight usually is the one that's less than what Tomahawk is. And see, that's the other thing. So it is faster to do it with that whole screen of flame by like a half second to a second. I thought there was like way more lag on that screen than there actually is. So like, it very quickly became not worth doing it at all, unfortunately. But that was my original goal in rerouting stuff on 100%. That was the goal, was that specifically. And you're not saving a ton of time by using flame over wind necessarily at Mad Nerds. Not enough to where like picking up ammo and having ammo weirdness go on would make a difference. You can probably save more, but based on, yeah, this is what I've come to conclusion with, just based on picking up ammo where I need it to get other ammo was the biggest factor in this. So, what I was trying to do for a while, like, this has been like a couple of months of me making this route. The Wily 1 pickups, the 3 that are there, I was also trying to remove out the Wily 3 pickups and just go straight through on that. So I figured if I could get all 3 pickups at Wily 1 at the same time, because they're right back to back to back, then I wouldn't really be losing much time over that. But, again, depending on how ammo was at certain times, I couldn't guarantee that it would go to the correct thing. And that was a big issue. So I was like, well, maybe I can get away with only using 2 instead, and, you know, by picking up the Terex pickup and those, and it's like, I had a whole bunch of convoluted stuff going on. I've got a big old notepad that I've typed in a bunch of random stuff to make it work. That didn't work. And the biggest reason that didn't work as well was because I thought if you had full ammo and you were on another ammo, it would still fill up other weapon ammo, that was lower, given that that one was already full, and that wasn't the case. So I couldn't swap to Yamato Spear and do the slides that were necessary to get in and out. So that meant that I had to stay on Power Suit to do it. I'm sorry, Fatso. Okay. That's weird. Energy Balancer is interesting in different games. But that was what my hope was, and that wasn't the case, unfortunately. So that meant I had to stay on Power Suit, which was, you know, an extra walk, you know, another second in the hardest room in the game, as Bot says. Plus walking to the ammo. After that, I can swap to Yamato Spear and slide out, but getting to it added extra time. Obviously, you don't want to swap to Buster either because of the menus. So staying on to Power Suit would be the ideal thing for that. So I eventually wasn't able to really incorporate those, but I was looking at, while in the midst of this, of trying to like reroute things to make stuff work, like, okay, if I don't use the Tomahawk ammo in X2, then I can direct ammo pickups to other things to make this work out. But then I ended up having too much Tomahawk ammo at the end for it to actually get any of the pickups. And that's where the biggest issue was with what I was trying to reroute. And the whole reason that I looked at that is because Baron has a video where he compared using Tomahawk from the checkpoint of X2 through the boss versus using Buster there, and then only getting one pickup at Wily 3, and it was like a 1 or 2 frame difference between the two. So that's what I was trying to work with, was trying to just, you know, use conserve the Tomahawk ammo for that. And I'm sure it's not exact, but yeah, it's, I know it has some things that may have an issue with it, but that's where the idea of this came from. Right, and you have to do that in order to, if I understand that right, you have to, which is also what I did here, you have to get the jump over all of the ammo, in this case, which is what I did incorporate there as well, which involves the 13 frames underwater that you can just walk off of a ledge, for some reason. You have to actually do that, you have to walk off of the ledge in order to make the jump above the first ammo while you're being pulled from the fan, otherwise you'll fall onto it. So you can at least, at the very least, if you realize that you didn't walk off of the ledge, you can land between the fan and the ammo and jump up above it and still skip the ammo pickup. So there is a backup for it at least. That isn't too far different. But yes, anyway, they are very close, right? So, using that, then, just because I was trying to, like, use the Buster strats, I don't know what caused me to, but I was like, I'm gonna see what I can use with Beat in this room. And it worked. And the biggest part of Beat working is actually in the second room, the room after the checkpoint. And that it's the skull that we don't have to damage boost on. So, you do have your extra menu, but it's like an extra 2 inputs in the menu, which is extremely minimal to do for this. So it was 4 inputs to go to Tomahawk, it was 4 inputs to go to Beat. And then an extra 2 to go to Tomahawk. The difference with Buster... Okay, it's 1 extra input if you did the Buster strats, because if you did Buster strats, you'd go from 1 input to Buster, right? So in this case, it's... well, anyway. I'm getting my numbers mixed up. I'm trying to talk about too many parts of it at once. In any case, 2 parts. So, yes, Beat cuts out both deboosts, and it reduces lag, because it kills both of the, like, spike droppers. I forget what those called. Tonic better not be here so I don't get lore kicked. But the spike droppers, those would generate a little bit of lag as well, so Beat killing them helps with that. It also makes it terrifying because anything that drops, you're pretty much guaranteed to get, and that could really screw you over. Well, it'll screw you over for movement, at the very least. And I'll go back in a minute and demonstrate what the actual 2 rooms together are supposed to look like, since I screwed up the first one. The first one is really hard to do because Beat is, like, extremely finicky. I don't quite understand fully how he works. In getting him to attack when you want him to. It's really, really awkward. But anyway, yeah, so I was... As soon as I did that, I was like, hold everything, I found a beat strat. Forget everything that I was trying to figure out before this. I found a beat strat. That is way more important than anything else. Yeah, but is beat in MM5 the same as beat MM6? As far as how he attacks. That, I don't know. So, I found the beat strats. And this worked in getting the Terex pickup as well. Maybe. The Terex pickup actually worked out to be the best pickup that I could get out of this. Because by the time that I get to Wily 3, where we would normally pick it up, I've got like 4 other ammo slots that are lower than Tomahawk. And if I used the Tomahawk instead, I would only get one of them by the time I got to Wily 3, and then the other one would still fill up one of the other 2 when I would still need it for Tomahawk. So that perfectly works for me to get the Terex pickup, because the only other one that I've used at that point is Flame, and Beat, technically, but Beat's not going to be low enough, because he only kills a couple of things and goes down by, like, 7 ticks or so. Flame, you want to use 8 ammo on X1, on Rounder 2. I used 9 in that run, which is why I said that could be an issue, and I have to, like, watch what I was doing. That's why I kind of got a little worried when I shot 9. So, once I got to X2 and fought Power Piston, I had 7 shots on Power Piston, and then I had to waste enough shots to get below Flame's ammo count in order to use the energy balancer towards Tomahawk. So there's actual on-the-fly weapon management. That's why I said, if I get a small drop, that completely screws over everything. If I get a small drop that puts Tomahawk ahead of that, and that's it. I'm done. As far as that strat is concerned. That means that I'm forced to swap and get it manually in Wily 3. Which defeats the whole purpose of this. And I timed, like, how long it takes to get the Terex pickup. It's, like, a second, I think. So, all in all, what this whole thing saves is one menu in Wily 3. That's what all of this saves, is one menu. Yes, that is true. If I get a big drop, then I can skip the Terex pickup and keep going, which would be the most ideal thing. But obviously you can't rely on that. I think because of the walk time, it only saves part of it. I think it only saves half of it. Plus, you know, the actual menuing time. But because I have the walk time to walk into the Terex pickup and back out. I think. So yeah, I have, some deboosts that are now cut out because of Beat. And, I have the Terex pickup saving one menu. And I think it's a half menu. I did the math, I figured it out the other day, but I kind of, like, really think about it again because I'm rambling a bit here. Yeah, exactly. So, it's not a super big time save, but I get to use Beat and the Terex pickup, so I am super happy with this run. But yeah, that's how it is. When did you come in, Mello? Because I did exactly that. I skipped all of the Wily 3 pickups. It is not... The Terex pickup is not slower than skipping those. Again, this is the whole reason why. Because if I get the pickups in Wily 3, that means I have to swap to Tomahawk using menus. Because by the time I get to Wily 3, I've used Flame, Night, Wind, Tomahawk. I got 4 weapons. Oh, this is 100%... 100%. This is only for 100%. In any percent, yes, getting the Terex pickup is slower. So yeah, this right here is strictly for 100%. But yeah, the whole reason being, I'm down 4 weapons, and Tomahawk isn't the lowest one, and if it is, it's only going to get one of the 2 drops that I would need from having it that low. So there's no way I can use the energy balancer to its actual potential in Wily 3. So the best thing for that is to remove all pickups out of Wily 3 and to reroute it elsewhere. And the Terex pickup is like right there without having to really commit hard to losing any time anywhere else. So... energy balancer, that's the only spot that I can like force it to work properly for how I want it. And that's pretty gross. That's what I did at SGDQ 2014. Yes, it's only better than getting Tomahawk in Wily 1, exactly.